Okay, I'm doing a series. This is going to be part 2 for Beyond the Imaginary Curve for Dell and Gab and Brian Austin Lambert. It's going to be Beyond the Imaginary Curve for Brian Austin Lambert, I guess, is going to be the title. Where I am right now is I'm on one of my YouTube channel videos, my other channel, Miguel Everyone, and I've got research videos uploaded to that channel. I just want to show you three of you guys and whoever else happens to come to the channel to watch. I should make it small. I wanted to show you this. So on my computer, pictures and videos and all that kind of stuff of the moon, clouds, other things that I've been, researching and stuff. But I want you to be clear that these are all my photographs. These are my photographs and videos that I'm showing you whenever we're looking at the moon and stuff. I'll be specific if I start using someone else's material. Once in a while I will, especially just recently because I learned how to do a few new tricks of the trade, and I will be able to, but I got daytime moon photographs, nighttime moon photographs, all over the last 10 years that I've taken. I pick and choose through which ones I want to keep, and a bunch of them get thrown away. There's so many of them, they clog up my computer. Same thing with the clouds. I go in, I got shitloads of pictures of clouds, formations, and different stuff to be able to show you the nanocarbon and bring you in on these things and be able to show you that the imagery is everywhere, and I'll be able to show you the nanocarbon, and we'll go over it. Your eyes will adjust. You'll get better and better at seeing the imagery. It's image within image within image. More specifically, it's face within face within face. We don't get into any body imagery until we get up to the moon. When we get to the moon, I have not even 100% confirm that, but it seems to me that we're going to have body imagery in the moon. I don't even want to guess how many yet. But again, these are just clouds that we're looking at, and then you'll let your eyes adjust for a moment, and you'll see start to see the figures and stuff, and you'll see one, and then one will pop out on you, and then when I'm telling you that there's many within here, you might say, well, I don't see them, I just see the one. But then what I can do is easily take my camera phone, like I was telling you to do with yours, and I can go up, and I can start looking in on it like this, and moving my screen around, hold my light in, bring my light in to where I need it, and I start looking around. I'm going to move kind of slow so you can try to pick up on some of it. And notice my angles when I'm changing my angles. Because depending on where you're going to be standing down here on the ground is going to determine how you're going to be picking up whatever imagery that you're picking up. Just like looking into the moon, same thing you'll find. And everything else for that matter. Light comes into this in a big way. It's all lights and shadows. And what I was leaving off the last video, I was talking about Dell, talking about pressures and everything like that. And Dell, this is going to be great, man. You're going to love all this, I mean, so in other words, I can start going in and I can start pointing out all the others. I can crop pictures for you and show you that they're everywhere. I can go back here when in the blue sky, which, by the way, since I'm back here, I might as well do this. Whenever you're looking into the blue sky, take advantage of it. So yeah, I'll take this off for a minute. Whenever you're looking into the blue sky, try to take advantage. I'll throw a yellow filter on. Maybe will help me a little bit there. Let me see. Maybe. Alright, I'll try it. Okay, so this is all blue sky back here. So look at all the triangular shapes everywhere. Take a look for nano rope. All three of you are familiar with nanocarbon, so you should have a good gist of nano rope and what it's all about. Well, you can actually see the nano rope with your own eyes. Once you start looking around in here, look for the triangular shapes that I'm telling you about. Go ahead, don't be afraid, you'll see it. And what I mean, don't be embarrassed to see it. Don't be afraid. In other words, you've been told all your life if you see these things in these images, you're going to be considered nuts. Well, I know all three of you from your channels, and if you're not playing the character of someone who's nuts, well, everyone thinks you're nuts anyway, so who gives a fuck, right? So look around in here. I'm going to bring your camera in close in a minute. I'm just showing you from out here. I can do it over here as well, all these triangular shapes, but now I'm showing you in the blue area. So now that I said that, as I start picking up this camera and going in, while I'm shooting the shit about nothing and talking about nothing, just keeping an ear out in the background and use your eyes to absorb all this imagery that's in here, okay? Then, after you look into the blue, then we're going to go into the grays and the blacks. I'll move the camera around and I'm going to bring you in these areas. And I'm going to show you that, look for the triangular shapes, black to your eyes. Look for the triangular shapes, gray to your eyes. So that means we'll go from the blue areas, the neon sky, the neon blue. Then we're going to go, so you'll see the nanocarbon in their transparent state, is my point there. Then when they go behind certain heavy metals, when they go behind these certain heavy metals, they will appear black to our eyes. Then when they go behind other heavy metals, they're going to appear gray, light gray, dark grays to our eyes, okay? Then they're going to go behind other certain heavy metals. Now, I could start guessing at what they all are because I already have guesses in mind based on their color and their magnetic ability, not by their atomic weight, okay? I'll mention that. Then we're going to see them white to our eyes when they go behind other heavy metals. And we'll look in at the triangular shapes. We'll see these black ones. And as we zoom around and look around at stuff, just keep an eye out for that, okay? That's all I ask. So hold on a minute. Oh, fucking bitch. No, I guess it don't matter. I can leave this off. I don't need the filter to do what I'm about to do. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm bringing my camera in a little bit closer. Oh, maybe a little too close. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. And I have a telescopic lens. I'm going to go get it in a second. But I just want to do it at this stage first. Because now I'm zoomed in where that other image over here. See, there he is. That's the one that stands out at everybody the most, is that dude there. But what I'm showing you is that inside that image are thousands of other images. Alright? Thousands of them. Because every time I can keep going in deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm just bringing you in a couple levels right here. And I'm cropping pictures, and I'm kind of moving a little bit quickly because I'm used to doing this. My eyes all see it all the time anyway. You know? It's image within image within image from the veil to the ground. And that's, I'll be able to show you how to go see it for yourself. I'm not wanting any of you to take my word on anything. This is not doomsday shit like Brian was proposing that it is. It's all over, and you can send me $1,000 and I'll tell you when the end date is and when the end of times are. No, it definitely went into a new age, but they didn't have to hit the reset button the way they did 4,000 years ago or even 2,000 years ago if they hit it then. They don't have to. The zombies are all zombified. They're all dumbed down so thoroughly that they don't have to hit any reset button. They're just going right into the new age. So there's no doom and gloom here. There's really no doom and gloom. Either we wake up and we make it a better place and we take back this technology. This technology that we're looking at right here, I'm going to show it to you in the lightning. I don't have it in the tornadoes or in the hurricanes, unfortunately. I have never had the opportunity to get that close to those, but I'm sure as everybody comes out about all this, it'll all come out, the rest of it. Because what this is this nanocarbon controls all that weather, what we call weather. And as all three of you know, humankind controls the sound resonance. So the sound resonance controls the nanocarbon creates the imagery, among many, many other things. Among those other things are what we call weather. So when you want to know how those ancient ruins were built, and you want to know how those 50-ton to 350-ton stones were cut, precision cut, that large, how they were moved, because in the real system that we live in, not the fake system we all created, but in the real system that we live in, we could have that technology back again, and we refuse it. We want our computer games. We want to watch Judge Judy on our cell phones. We want our cars and motorcycles and our bullshit technology that's all wasted energy. We want all that technology. We don't even know about this. We're so dumbed down, nobody will even look. And it's all around us. The evidence for it is all around us. It's not even evidence. It's just there. It's just there. It's not evidence. It's not a theory. Fucking shit is there. You can see it. You can play with it. You can experiment with it everywhere. So anyway, sound resonance moves the nanocarbon. Nanocarbon does its thing. So the nanocarbon pushes these heavy metals into places. Certain heavy metals actually will control the lightning. Now, I used to think it was the nanocarbon that was controlling the lightning, but it's kind of a misstatement because you can watch the lightning happening, and the lightning will go around. In fact, maybe I'll just try it right now. Let me see something. Might even just get into this early in your vids. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm going to have you stare at this for a few minutes because it's going to take you a few minutes because when the lightning comes down and you see the lightning in the sky, and you can do your own videos of lightning, it works out great because what will happen is your eyes are picking up on this large imagery. So you're going to say, Mike, what are you talking about? I see the lightning cutting through this large image. So, if you even see any of this, so who knows, maybe you won't. But there's a large face right here. There's a large image. Let me see if I can tell you what it is. And this is a music video, by the way. Live lightning crashes with lyrics. That's the name of the video. You can go all over the place and do this. You're better off just throwing a camera out your window while you're driving around, and you'll catch lightning storms. Or you throw them out the window. I've gotten some good ones too. But my point is this: if you look into this, if you stare, I'll zoom in and out if I need to a little more. But you see this image right here, eye, nose, and mouth, and you see the lightning that's coming down this way that's tracing him out. Okay, there's another one right here. If you can make out his face, I'll try to get you in on him a little better in a minute. And I just turned this on. This is my first time looking at this. I saved this like a week or two ago, knowing that I was going to be coming to lightning, and I was passing by some other videos, music videos, and I saw this, and I said, "Oh, I bet you I'd get some good video out of this if I use it." And this is what I'm telling you about it being everywhere, guys, everywhere. So you can go, you have 100 years of television and TV shows. You can pull up movies, television shows. It doesn't matter what it is. Sometimes you'll be watching for me, just my particular shows that I watch shows to shut my brain down. But even those shows will also have it, which is surprising. 1943 Sherlock Holmes, or 1944, or whatever the hell year is supposed to have been made, right? Sherlock Holmes television show, right? And you're like, holy shit, they're in the clouds in the rear, and you can see them. Not all of them, because there's a lot of hard camera time on those videos, but you can catch them. I catch them with my eyes right away, and I'm like, oh, jeez, man. If it weren't so old of videos, I could make videos of them for everybody, but people would not be impressed. They'd say they're too old, and they wouldn't get them. But you can for your own sake. And as you go through time, I'll give you some other examples off the top of my head. Groundhog Day, the movie Groundhog Day. When I first found this phenomenon about the clouds, I went on to shut my brain down. And on Netflix was this, and I'm leaving it here purposely talking, so hopefully you're able to see some of this imagery, and you'll see what I'm saying about it outlining. It'll outline certain images. So yes, it will cut through certain images. Can't go through all of them. You're talking about billions of images. So, but if you watch the lightning and you look closely at where it's going, see this image right here is being perfectly traced. This particular one right here, and it looks like a human face to me. I'm going to try to get you in on it in a minute. Try to get you in on it a little cleaner. Let's see. Sometimes the other thing works in my favor. Sometimes it don't with the telescopic lens. So I might put that on, and I'll do that for another video as well. But that's all right. I'm going to hit play, and we'll just keep looking around. Oh yeah, and I could see another one here too as well. So yes, here's an ape face. Oh yeah, I gotta go in on this one. Let's see if I can get you in on it. Hold on. Alright. And if I hold this camera really fucking steady, hold on. There you go. There you go. See what I'm saying? See how it goes around the imagery? The lightning does? Alright, let's see if I can get you down to these ones. There you go. Alright? And nobody realizes this. I mean, nobody understands it and sees it, realizes it, nothing. They just ignore this. That's why it's so easy to grab this imagery from everywhere, because Nobody even realizes it's there. The moon, you know, like I was saying, there's no need to put fake moon images up there to fool everybody. There's no sense because everybody's already fooled anyway about what the moon even is. So there's no sense. I mean, nobody will even look. So yeah, same thing goes over here. So it's actually interesting to see them cut through certain images and then they pick out certain images to trying to go over. I don't have my table set up for this. That's all right. I don't want to make for a bad ride. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna hit play again. Let's go a little further in and see what else we get. It looked pretty interesting, this video. I got the sound, of course, shut off on it because I don't want to get copyright strikes. Oh, I probably will now. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, this is like an excellent. All right, so let me see how. See, this one kind of looks fake. I don't think I could even use it, you know? This one looks too fake to me. Did they really catch this thing going down and hitting that tree? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, obviously the imagery is there, but let's see. Let's look at it for a minute. Yeah, I can see it tracing it all out. Okay, so it is tracing it all out. So if this is a real picture of lightning that's hitting this tree down here, it could possibly be. It just looks a little fake to me that they got that lucky to have it right here set up. But who knows? I mean, if I got that lucky, I'd be pissed that no one believed me. But here's the imagery. So the image that it's cutting out, you can see on that side what it's cutting out. Same thing here. Look in here. So look where the line is of the lightning, and you'll see the images that one's being cut into. And same thing with this one from here. Large ones. Let's see. So eye, nose, and mouth of this large image here. Thousands of images within him. Why the lightning chooses the path that it's taking. Like here's an example of one cutting right through the middle of a face, right? So here's one right here. Zoom, comes down this way, right between the eyes, because there's an eye here, a nose here, and a mouth here of an image laying right here. Not laying, but you know what I mean. That's here. There's another one right above him. It's cutting through his face as well. It's cutting right down the nose of this ape. Eye on the other side, I couldn't see it. Nose and mouth of this ape face. It is cutting out, actually, it is cutting out the side of the ape's head, because look, down this way, does kind of cut out that ape there. So that's what I find the lightning's doing all the time. The lightning's always following the imagery, and when I say following it, what I mean is it traces it out. It traces out the imagery. It's fucking awesome, man. It's really cool to watch. Nobody's paying attention. I don't fucking know. So here's another one. So they're giving us all these lightning hits. Let's see what we get out of them. Oops. Come on. I wanted to press pause. Okay, let's take a look in here. Oh, yeah. Yep, so I see the ones that it's tracing out. I also see it going all over the face of this one. So again, I don't, it can't, trace out every single one of them. There's too many of them. So I can't be offended when I see one coming through the face of this, because it's right between the eyes again of all this. Like I see eye, nose, and some kind of snout or something of this one here, this large one. I see that. Now this lightning goes all over the place through it. It doesn't go around that one, but I do see it going around this other larger one that it's being created here, which I'll follow this one up. It goes up this way, like this. Yeah, and it's following this one too in two different ways. So it is following this one, and it is following this one. Let me look at this for a minute. Okay. I'll come back. See what this one is. See if I can go in there. Yep. Yep, they get obvious too about their following the imagery also to me now because of the eyes. Again, the eyes, the nostrils, and the mouths are always a giveaway to me. Whenever I see these, I always on the larger side, they're going to be the eyes. But now I'm going to go in on them. Look how good they're cutting in the imagery. They're perfectly cutting the imagery. Same thing with this one. This is cutting right around this image that's right here. Now it's going through this other real large one. I can't even make it out. It looks like an eye, and eye. It's really, really big. And then the lightning comes down this way, so I can't make out the one on this side, but on this side I can. Eye, nose, mouth down here of something. Oh, eye, nose. Oh, but he's cutting down the middle of it. So yeah, I mean that one it's cutting the middle of it, so I can't count it. But back to these. These are going to be two eyes, right? Working for something looks on the rodent side. So follow the lightning. The lightning's tracing it out, the large feature. Let's see. Hard to get in this one. Let me try this. Yeah, it's hard to see on this one, so maybe filter might help me in this case. Let's see. I'm already at 21 minutes, so this way. Oh, see those webs that I get? There they go. Okay. Red filter might work even better for right there too. Alright, I'm getting them now. This one closer to the light better than the other one. Let me try something. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun when you see how silly we've been all this time. Okay. Let's try the next one. Yeah, again, nice place. Guys, Del, Gav, Brian, anybody else, gals, guys and gals. Okay. Again, these videos, take advantage of them, okay? So you don't think that, like, I'm some guy who's making shit up, right? So you know that I'm not the guy doing fancy computer tricks is what I'm getting at. I'm not a magician, right? And so you'd be able to confirm this by going on these videos. You wouldn't think so. They're just music videos. They're just live lightning crashes with lyrics. It's just a music video. So you wouldn't think that, oh, come on, they're obviously Illuminati, Freemason, fucking shows. You think they're going to let us in on the secret? They don't care. They know everybody's so fucking dumb, nobody's gonna even look. And then even if someone like me does tell you about this and show you this, most people don't go and fucking look anyway. They go against it. They'll rather say that the people who are saying things like this are nut jobs, even though it's right there. It's right there for them to look at. They can go out and look at it, just like I'm showing you now. And we'll see if you all run. We'll see if you turn your tails up and run away from all this. These are the nanocarbon. You can see them with your eyes. They're all over. They're by the hundreds of thousands in these pictures. Go look at them. Those are the nanocarbon. This is the triangular shapes, all sizes. You know, don't think that because this one's freaking 10 times larger that it's not connected. Don't think because it has a nano rope connected to it that it's not triangles. It is. Go in and look at the triangles because the nano rope, when you go in and look at it real deep, you'll see all it is many triangles all connected to each other. You'll see that it's just a bunch of triangles all connected to each other. Look at the imagery, too, that comes out of all this. And then I know that already from experience, what's going to happen is I'm going to get blamed and say that it's digital fuckery on my part. And so I'm already ready for that. I already know how to separate the digital pixels in my screen and everything. And I got other ways of going to paper to straighten out. What I'll point out is, again, look at the lightning, right? Look at the lightning following around this, guys. Okay. Eye, nose, and mouth. The lightning is going around this image. So, though it seems like a little bit of a lopsided image to you, it's really not, because back here you have another eye, nose, and I think the mouth down here. Now let's take the whole entire image. Right here, follow the lightning. Follow the lightning. Yes, the lightning comes straight down this way, that big bolt, but this one comes this way, around the snout of this thing, or its jaw, whatever. Because he does actually have a nose, so the nose, the snout area, whatever. And look at how defined it is. Look at how it's going around him. They're even giving him a little bit of a neck. They, meaning the nanocarbon, are giving him a little bit of a neck in that one. Same thing with this one. Now I see the large ones. There's large ones and everything in it. This one's actually breaking through, which would be the eye, so this one's cutting that one off in layer. But now staying down here below this area, look in here, eye, nose, and mouth. And again, the lightning's following around. Pretty cool how the lightning's coming right out of this layer over here. And as I've been saying to you, or I will be saying to you, I've been saying to others, watch the colors, because the colors of the clouds are making a big difference. So when the sound resonance happens, everything that we were ever told, you should be okay with understanding that everything we've ever been told has been a lie. Hopefully you guys are, smart enough to understand that, and now we'll just have to do it all ourselves again. And I'm coming way over to the edge. I'm trying to lose my screen glare shit going on there. I could probably tilt the computer and get it a little better, but same thing, following the imagery, the lightning, it's like that everywhere. So yeah, these are, good to go to. That's why I'm saying, go ahead, don't be afraid to go to weather channels and look around on television shows and stuff like that. They're not hiding nothing. They're just, everyone distracts from it. That's it. We're all distracted from it, but no one's hiding it. Again, I know what to look for. As soon as I see this, my eyes are locking right into this shit because I know what I'm looking for. So, again, these are images, but they work as eyes for this. And the lightning is going right around it, just as I predicted it would. That's why I saved these videos. So the images are there. The nanocarbon is present. And you can watch the lightning work around the nanocarbon. And I mean around the lightning. Oh, so I was saying before, you guys already know sound resonance. I can put the red filter on too. Sound resonance directs the nanocarbon. You guys know that. You should know that. You should be okay with that, I guess is what I mean. See how it goes? See the lightning going right around the fucking image? Look at it. See how it traces the shit out? And we think lightning as being random. It's so random. It's not fucking random. It's not random at all. I can't believe I've done so many of these lightning videos and they never go anywhere. They got like 20-something views. The top one got top views. And again, I'm not looking for views, but somebody should be taking this information and running with it. My feelings won't be hurt. I won't be calling you and saying, "Oh, man, fucking stealing my stuff, my ideas." No, no, you won't hear that out of me, because that's not what this is all about. It's not about money. It's not about fucking fame. It's not about fucking any of that shit. It's about everybody waking up now. Look at that shit, man. That's fucking awesome. Hopefully it transfers. We'll see. If not, just go do what I'm doing here, and then you'll say, okay, now I understand what this crazy guy's pointing at all over the place and saying, oh, wow, Zooey, Zowie. All right. What's the big one? Let's see if we can pick it out now. Oh, man. Yeah, they just fucking lightning follows it right down, man. I'm looking hard for body imagery right now is what I've been really hot on in the cloud arena. So here's a dark one, but if I pull my screen down, pull some light into it, this should be very interesting. What am I at? 30 minutes. Oh shit, I'm going to have to shut this down and start another one. Look at this shit, people, okay? They throw it right in your fucking face. They throw it right in your face, and everybody ignores it. And everybody just says, no, this ain't what we're looking at here is just lightning. This is lightning video. I put a red filter on there to add some contrast, so you pick it up a little better what you're looking at. So I'm not even going to keep pointing at the screen. You should be able to see this with your eyes now. You'll be able to see this. The lightning is following around certain imagery. The colors of the heavy metals are making a difference of where the lightning's being passed. I used to think these little triangles right here, see the triangles? When you go in deep on these, you're going to find these triangles following around this lightning. So I thought that the lightning, what I saw as lightning, was following the triangular shapes. But that's not what was happening. The lightning was following the heavy metals that the triangular shapes were holding, pushing and pulling into place. That's what the lightning follows, or what we know as lightning, or whatever. Plasma, Brian, for you. Brian Austin Lambert, plasma. It's the fucking. I smoked, Brian. I couldn't even fucking do it like you. Plasma! Fucking on to the next one. Yeah. So it's all here. Might as well take this to the next. Let's just keep going. This will be your lightning video, guys. Yeah, I don't like this one. That one looks a little phony to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just closer in. I don't know. Let's see this one. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, your eyes may take a few minutes to adjust. You know, if they need a minute to adjust, go ahead. These are kind of dark, so. But oh yeah, the imagery's all in there for us to see. Every one of these is the lightning's going around the images. Look in there. I'll leave the camera for a second. Let your eyes adjust. And then it's really cool too because you can see it like in this one here. This eye's no lightning's going around or touching the eye of this really large one. There's a large image right here, but it is cutting out this part of his face. Look, and it goes right this way. Look. So it's going to probably, I assume, go around up top just like it is on this side over here. Is doing that. Amazing. Amazing. And then down here, I mean, look around. Again, I'm fast at it now. I know because I see it all right away. But the nose coming down, you can see the image that's being traced out by the lightning. This is no-brainers, guys. This is no-brainer shit, man. This is for any fucking elementary kid should be able to do this in school with their teachers and collect the lightning on a Friday night and bring it into school on a Monday, and I'll go over it and talk about what we're seeing in our real world and what the real world actually is instead of all this fucking nonsense spinning around on a fucking wet hairball through the vast of outer space and all the bullshit stories that we're told. It's all nonsense. And the evidence we need is right here in front of us. And everybody passes on it. It's amazing. So hopefully you guys don't do the same thing. Hopefully you're not working for the same fucking scum that then again, I guess everybody is, so. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, it seems like every lightning shot that I get, any good lightning shots that you get, you're going to find this happening everywhere because I'm seeing it everywhere too. I mean, this is all new to me. I just know that whenever I go and look, this is what I'm going to find. It's always the same. You can make up excuses if you want. I mean, most people do. Let's check this one. And then I'll end it. I'm already at 35 minutes. Man. Yeah. Let's see if I can get all this. This is fucking awesome. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let's see. It's transferable. Let's see. Yeah, it should transfer okay. And yes, same thing over and over and over again. I mean, doing my own lightning videos, just sticking my camera out my door and get my own lightning videos, doesn't make any difference. I have just as many views as if I'm doing this here for you, so it doesn't really matter. But, feel free. Anybody can stick a camera out your door or out your window where it's not going to get wet and do the same thing that these guys are doing. I know. I've got them on my YouTube channel. Nobody watches them. I'm the only one. And then I make videos on them, and then everybody doesn't believe that they're real. They'll see the imagery. They just don't believe they're real. Then when I send you to places like this, then again, they question it and say, well, it's an entertainment video. How do I know it's real? Look, they're lying maybe about a lot of shit, but they don't lie about this stuff. They don't have to. It's unnecessary. All the other distractions keep people from looking at what I'm showing you here. If you use your eyes real good, you'll see that it's image within image within image all over the fucking place. You'll see that this lightning is coming around certain images. Right here, that's making a path around these images. See the lightning coming around? Well, obviously you should be able to see anyways. The huge, large eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the chin of this very large image that's right here. And it's going several different directions, so be careful. Because it's also going in this direction. It's looking in this direction with an eye. This other eye doesn't work over here. It works over here with these two eyes. And that's the way the whole system is. It always works that way. And then look at an eye here, snout here of this thing. And again, watch the lightning going around it. See if I can get you in on it. There you go. And that's going to be him. I might have to go down a little bit more for you to get him in. Let's see. I don't know if that one will transfer too good. Maybe. Let's go over here a little bit. Yep. Alright. Yeah, it was worth the saving that one. Let's see what this we got here. I don't know, some of these don't even look real, but maybe. They do the same thing. Either way, they're following the imagery as well, so maybe it is real. Let's see what else he's got. I guess that's it. He's got this one. Okay. I'm purposely doing this with my camera because I'm changing the light and pulling it around so you can make out the facial features that are in between those bolts of lightning. Because there are facial features in all of this. And of course, directional is not a problem as far as the imagery goes. There's no such thing. See the lightning following right around the imagery. Let's see if I'm getting you this one. What I should do is put on, I'll put on the telescopic lens in the next few videos doing these lightning strikes. I'll come back to them and do that another time. I just like doing them because it's another thing that's easy for everyone to do, and it is for everybody. It's not just none of this is a me thing. It's not all about Brian Austin Lambert either. It's about the realm in which we live, and do we really want to know the fucking truth about it or not? And it seems like most people do not. Yeah, this one's cutting in too as well. He's even got an eyeball in that one. That's fucking cool. Let's see. The eye's really poking out at me in there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, let's go down here a little bit. It's amazing to me. This is fucking cool. And these are not the best lightning. Oh, bitch. These are not the best lightning videos I've ever seen. You know what? This one. Where did it go now? No, it's way over here. Come on. Right here. Let me see this one for a minute. Maybe it is. Yeah, again, if it's a real photograph, could be. And not layered. I'm looking for digital fuckery is what I'm looking for. The imagery's all in there. I can see the imagery and the lightning. I'm just looking for the square pixels to not be in the right place or something out of the ordinary. Everything looks like it could be alright. Just looks a little suspicious to me, that's all. Yeah. Going on these faces over here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it probably is, and the more I look at it, the more experience I get on looking at these lightning videos. Ones that I thought would look fake, sometimes might be alright. Because, you know, look at it's doing the same thing. It's tracing out the imagery. Not all of it, but some of it. Now, this stuff back here don't have no lightning going around it yet. Really? No?